When you grow old, the lazier you are at these 8 things, the happier you are. When we are young, we often chase after society's standards. We must work hard, strive for success, and achieve many things to have a life worth being proud of. But as the years go by, you will realize happiness does not come from doing more, but from knowing when to let go. Society often tells us that slowing down is laziness, that relaxing is a sign of weakness. But have you ever asked yourself, am I chasing things that don't really matter? In reality, the less we care about certain things, the lighter, freer, and happier life becomes. There are things you should learn to be lazy about, worrying less, stressing less, because they only drain your energy and take away the peace you deserve. In today's video, we will explore 8 things that the less you care about, the happier you will be as you grow older. Let's learn how to live peacefully and enjoy life to the fullest. 1. Don't worry too much about what others think of you. Throughout our youth, we often worry about how others perceive us. Did I say the right thing? Do people like me? Are they judging me? These questions repeat over and over, unconsciously pushing us to strive for others' approval. But as you grow older, you will realize what others think of you doesn't matter. What truly matters is whether you are living true to yourself. No matter how hard you try, there will always be people who don't like you, don't understand you, or even criticize you. And that is not your problem. The truth is, people don't think about you as much as you imagine. Everyone is busy with their own lives, and their fleeting thoughts about you are not worth your concern. When you stop worrying about how others see you, you will experience a freedom like never before. Live the way you want. Do what makes you happy. Those who truly care about you will stay, and those who cannot accept your true self were never worthy of your energy in the first place. Remember, you don't need anyone's permission to live your own life. 2. Don't waste your energy on arguments and drama. When you were younger, you might have felt the need to prove your point. You may have engaged in heated debates, pointless arguments, and endless battles of words. You believed you had to win, to make others understand, to defend your perspective at all costs. But over time, you will realize most arguments lead nowhere. People believe what they want to believe. No matter what you say, and no matter how hard you try, you cannot change everyone's mind. Some people don't seek understanding. They only seek to be right. And if you keep engaging in arguments, the only one who will end up exhausted is you. As you grow older, peace becomes far more valuable than proving who is right or wrong. Learning to walk away from unnecessary conflicts will help you maintain inner tranquility. Not every battle is worth fighting. Sometimes, the strongest response is not a sharp argument, but silence. Learn to say, "All right, if that's what you think, then so be it." Learn to move on without needing to win. Because in life, your peace is more valuable than any argument. 3. Stop trying to solve everyone's problems. Have you spent your life helping, worrying about, and trying to fix other people's problems? Have you believed it was your responsibility to help them through hardships, thinking that without you, they wouldn't be able to handle things on their own? At some point, you will realize you cannot save everyone. Not everyone wants to be helped. Not everyone appreciates what you do. And most importantly, their life is theirs, not yours. When you take on other people's burdens, you only drain yourself and deplete your own energy. You are not responsible for fixing everything. Learn to step back, observe, and allow others to take responsibility for their own lives. The best thing you can do is not to rush in and fix everything, but to know when to listen, when to step aside, and when to let them find their own way. Because in the end, you have your own life to live, and you deserve to live it with lightness and peace, instead of carrying burdens that were never yours to bear. 4. Stop chasing perfection and learn to let go of regret. When you were younger, you might have pursued perfection. You wanted everything to be just right. No mistakes, no failures. Every wrong decision, every unfinished goal, every missed opportunity became a lingering regret. But as time passes, you will realize perfection is just an illusion, and regret cannot change the past. Everyone makes mistakes. Everyone has things they would do differently if given the chance. But remember this: you cannot change the past, but you can choose how you live in the present. Don't blame yourself for what's already happened. Don't torment yourself over paths you didn't take. Everything in life happens for a reason, and what matters most is what you've learned from it. When you stop chasing perfection and learn to let go of regrets, you will feel lighter, calmer, and more at peace. Appreciate the journey you've been through, the lessons you've learned, and the life you have right now. Because happiness doesn't come from perfection. It comes from acceptance and gratitude for the present moment. 5. Stop accumulating too much. Live simply and lightly. When we are young, we often believe that the more we own, the fuller and happier our lives will be. We shop for clothes, collect possessions, and store things, thinking they will be useful someday. But as you grow older, you will realize owning too much can become a burden. Your closet is overflowing, yet you only wear a few favorite outfits. Your home is packed with belongings, but some items sit untouched for years. And at some point, you start asking yourself, why am I holding on to all of this? True happiness doesn't come from how many things you own, but from the simplicity and ease of life. When you let go of unnecessary possessions, you don't just create a more organized space, you also free your mind and soul. Keep only what truly matters, what brings you joy. Give away what you no longer need, share with those who could use it more, and most importantly, remember, the real value of life isn't in the things you own, but in the moments you experience and the people you love. Live simply, live lightly, so that life can be more peaceful and meaningful. 6. Stop trying to please everyone. Throughout your life, you may have spent too much time trying to make others happy. You worked hard to meet the expectations of family, friends, and colleagues. You feared disappointing people, being judged, or that if you said no, they would no longer care for you. But eventually, you will realize you can't please everyone. No matter how well you do, there will always be someone who isn't satisfied. There will always be people who want you to change to fit their expectations, and if you keep chasing the approval of others, you will lose yourself in the process. As you grow older, allow yourself to put your own happiness first. If you don't want to do something, say no. If something doesn't feel right, you don't have to force yourself to accept it. Those who truly care about you will understand, and those who only seek to take advantage of you. They were never worth your sacrifice. Remember, you don't need anyone's approval to live your life your way. When you stop trying to please everyone, you will feel lighter, freer, and happier. This is your life. Live it the way you want. 7. Don't rush. Learn to slow down. When we are young, we are always in a hurry. We race against time, trying to accomplish everything quickly, constantly worrying about plans and goals. We fear that if we slow down, we will be left behind. But as the years pass, you will realize slowing down is the best way to truly enjoy life. You have spent your life rushing. Now, allow yourself to take things slow. Take time to feel the warmth of the morning sun, listen to the birds singing, and savor a cup of tea without haste. The most beautiful moments in life are not when you are rushing to achieve something, but when you are fully present in each passing second. Don't just live to count the days. Live to cherish each moment. Enjoy every breath, every meal, and every laugh shared with your loved ones. Because life is not a race. It is a journey meant to be savored, slowly and wholeheartedly. 8. Stop worrying too much about the future. Enjoy the present. As we grow older, we tend to worry more about the future. Will my health be okay? Will I have enough money to live? Will my children and grandchildren care about me? These questions keep repeating in our minds, stealing our sleep, our joy, and the peace we deserve. But you know what? Worrying never changes the future. It only takes away the happiness of the present. You have overcome countless challenges in life. There were times you thought you wouldn't make it, yet you did. Life is full of uncertainties, but the truth is, you have always been and will always be stronger than you think. Instead of stressing over what hasn't happened yet, focus on what you have right now. Enjoy the sunset, feel the gentle breeze, appreciate a delicious meal, and smile at the small but precious moments around you. Happiness is not in tomorrow. It is in this very moment. Let go, trust in life, and allow each day to pass with ease and fulfillment. Because in the end, life is not measured by the number of years we live, but by the moments we truly experience and enjoy. Choose the life that feels right for you. Let go of the burdens that weigh you down, and allow yourself to be free. Embrace the days ahead with a peaceful heart, because you deserve a life of serenity and fulfillment. And always remember, life is not measured by the number of years we live, but by the moments that truly bring us happiness. Live lightly, so that each day becomes a day worth remembering.